driving up the hill right now. This is so much higher than I thought it was gonna be. I've been on this like unpaved dirt trail with all these potholes for now 30 minutes. It started out with like lush trees, streams, rivers, all this greenery, and it's just, as I'm getting higher and higher, getting much colder, hearing less birds chirping, and I just saw my first patch of snow. I'm a bit concerned this is not going to be the hike that I thought it would be. We keep going. We've managed to get up the mountain. I did very little research on this trail, but saw lots of pictures of greenery and wildflowers, so that's kind of what I was hoping to get along the walk here. Unfortunately, the weather is a bit different on top of mountains, so instead of the nice greenery, wildflowers, we're looking at a lot of snow, like quite a bit of snow. This video might be quite a bit shorter than I thought it would be. Got a great view of this mountain peak out there. Well, same mountain here, but we can get just a little bit closer in because we've got a nicer angle on it. Got some nice natural framing on the sides there with the trees. Got a great view of this mountain peak as we turn the corner here. Kind of use the trail that's close here. Sort of a little bit of a leading line through the subject. Looks like a bit of a long way here. The nice thing about walking in the snow with tennis shoes is it's just a really smooth process. It's nice and firm, pretty solid all the way through, so there's not much to get in the way. And you don't really slip as much as you would, you know, if it was actually springtime here. So if we're heading to the top there, it should be a pretty easy process. Got another nice opening here. Great view of the mountain peaks. And I kind of like this shot here as the trees kind of create this path of snow. Don't want to have the mountain in it. I just want to keep it with just the snow and trees here. Something like that. And we've got a very similar idea here, just from where we came from. Energy is fading just a bit quicker than I anticipated here. We do have some pine cones, so that should keep us going for another 10 seconds here. Show that nice texture. We have made it to what I'm calling the top of the mountain. This is as high as I can go, physically and mentally. So this is it. I will say, because it's still winter up here, there is not a single person with me. The view is pretty amazing. I'm gonna keep the zoom lens on as I head back down. Maybe we'll be able to grab a different set of photos with this. All right, let's get moving. Yeah, I'm gonna get one of this peak again that we just came from with this zoom lens. Get a bit closer in on it. Kind of get more of that detail. Got a few of the peaks there. And we've got this really cool group of trees here with all this moss like hanging down. And we should be able to grab it somewhat nicely here with this lens, getting up close on it. I'm gonna use this kind of different colored stump or branch on the tree as a bit of a focal point. And it's a nice contrast between all the green. And I think we took one similar to this earlier, but I like just the trail with the footprints kind of leading us through the trees here. Got a nice little tree here just on its own in the snow. Can even try this one over here as well. And we're back at this opening we took a photo of before, but we weren't able to zoom in too close on it. So I'm gonna take it again. And we should be able to just highlight the mountain a bit more than we were before. That was even the smaller peak. So let's grab one of this larger one here. Let's try and get one of these peaks up here. I kind of like the slope of it. It lets us have all that top right white space to kind of balance the weight of the photo a bit. We've barely got a view of this peak that I haven't seen before through these trees. So I'm gonna try and zoom in as much as I can. I'll probably crop it a bit to get more of these edges out because it's just trees. We are still alive, thankfully. I was a bit worried there for a second, but we have survived, made it out of the snow and back to the car. I'm kind of freezing and happy to be back, but overall, I feel pretty good about it. I got some cool drone clips that I think should be fun to look at for both you and me at the end of the day. And it was honestly pretty relaxing. Lots of birds chirping, and I didn't see too much wildlife, but could definitely hear it. So that's always a nice change of pace from, you know, the city and things like that. It was not exactly the video I was hoping to do today, but sometimes that's just how it goes. But I pushed through and kind of got some fun stuff I wasn't expecting to, so that's always good. I feel good about that. That'll kind of wrap it up for this video. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like or subscribe, and I'll see you next week.